Chapter 5. And afterwards Moshe and Aharon went in and said to Pharaoh, Thus said Yahweh Elohim of Israel, Let my people go, so that they celebrate a festival to me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh said, Who is Yahweh, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I do not know Yahweh, nor am I going to let Israel go. And they said, The Elohim of the Ephraim has met with us. Please, let us go 3 days' journey into the wilderness and slaughter to Yahweh our Elohim, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. But the sovereign of Mitzrayim said to them, Moshe and Aharon, why do you take the people from their work? Go back to your burdens. And Pharaoh said, See, the people of the land are many now, and you make them cease from their burdens. And the same day Pharaoh commanded the slave drivers of the people and their foremen, saying, You are no longer to give the people straw to make bricks as before. Let them go and gather straw for themselves, and lay on them the required amount of bricks which they made before. Do not diminish it, for they are idle. That is why they cry out, saying, Let us go and slaughter to our Elohim. Let more work be laid on the men, so that they labor in it and not pay attention to words of falsehood. And the slave drivers of the people and their foremen went out and spoke to the people, saying, Thus said Pharaoh, I do not give you straw. Go, take straw for yourselves, wherever you find it, for your work shall not be diminished. And the people were scattered in all the land of Mitzrayim, to gather stubble for straw. And the slave drivers were hurrying them on, saying, Complete your work, your daily amount, as when there was straw. And the foremen of the children of Israel, whom Pharaoh's slave drivers had appointed over them, were beaten and were asked, Why have you not completed your task in making bricks, both yesterday and today, as before? And the foremen of the children of Israel came and cried out to Pharaoh, saying, Why do you treat your servants this way? There is no straw given to your servants, and they say to us, Make bricks, and see, your servants are beaten, but your own people are at fault. But he said, You are idle, you are idle. That is why you say, Let us go and slaughter to Yahweh. So now go work, and straw is not given to you, but deliver the amount of bricks. And the foremen of the children of Israel saw that they were in trouble after it was said, You are not to diminish your daily amount of bricks. And when they came out from Pharaoh, they met Moshe and Aharon, who stood there to meet them. And they said to them, Let Yahweh look on you and judge, because you have made us loathsome in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants, to give a sword in their hand to kill us. And Moshe returned to Yahweh and said, Yahweh, why have you done evil to these people? Why did you send me? For ever since I came to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has done evil to these people, and you have not delivered your people at all. Chapter 6. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Now see what I do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand he is going to let them go, and with a strong hand he is going to drive them out of this land. And Elohim spoke to Moshe and said to him, I am Yahweh. And I appeared to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov as El Shaddai. And by my name Yahweh was I not known to them? And I also established my covenant with them, to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their sojournings, in which they have sojourned. And I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Mitzrites are enslaving, and I have remembered my covenant. Say therefore to the children of Israel, I am Yahweh, and I shall bring you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrites, and I shall deliver you from their enslaving, and shall redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great judgments, and shall take you as my people, and I shall be your Elohim. And you shall know that I am Yahweh your Elohim, who is bringing you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrites. And I shall bring you into the land which I swore to give to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov, to give it to you as an inheritance. I am Yahweh. And Moshe spoke thus to the children of Israel, but they did not listen to Moshe, because of shortness of spirit, and from hard slavery. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Go in, speak to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to let the children of Israel go out of his land. And Moshe spoke before Yahweh, saying, The children of Israel have not listened to me. And why would Pharaoh listen to me? For I am of uncircumcised lips. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aharon, and gave them a command for the children of Israel, and for Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Mitzrayim. These are the heads of the fathers of their fathers' houses, the sons of Reuven, the firstborn of Israel, Kanok and Palu, Ketzron and Kami. These are the clans of Reuven. And the sons of Shimon, Yemuel and Yamin, and Ohad, and Yakin, and Sokah, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanite woman. These are the clans of Shimon. These are the names of the sons of Levi, according to their generations: Gershon, and Kehath, and Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137. The sons of Gershon, Livni, and Shimi, according to their clans. And the sons of Kehath, Amram, and Yitzhah, and Kevron, and Uziel. And the years of the life of Kehath were 133. And the sons of Merari, Machli, and Mushi. These are the clans of Levi according to their generations. And Amram took for himself Jochebed, his father's sister, as wife, and she bore him Aharon and Moshe. And the years of the life of Amram were 137. And the sons of Yisha, Korach, and Nepheg, and Zikri. And the sons of Uziel, Mishael, and Elzaphan, and Sitri. Aharon took to himself Elisheva, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Nachshon, as wife. And she bore him Nadav, and Avihu, Elazar, and Itamar. And the sons of Korach, Asir, Elkanah, and Avisayaf, Aviyasaph. These are the clans of the Korahites. And Eleazar, Aharon's son, took for himself one of the daughters of Putiel as wife, and she bore him Pinechas. These are the heads of the fathers of the Levites according to their clans. This is Aharon and Moshe, to whom Yahweh said, Bring out the children of Israel from the land of Mitzrayim according to their divisions. They were the ones who spoke to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to bring out the children of Israel from Mitzrayim. This is Moshe and Aharon. And it came to be on the day when Yahweh spoke to Moshe in the land of Mitzrayim, that Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, I am Yahweh, speak to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, all that I say to you. And Moshe said before Yahweh, See, I am of uncircumcised lips, and why would Pharaoh listen to me? Chapter 7. So Yahweh said to Moshe, See, I have made you an Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aharon, your brother, is your Navi. You shall speak all that I command you, and Aharon, your brother, shall speak to Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go out of his land. But I am going to harden the heart of Pharaoh, and shall increase my signs and my wonders in the land of Mitzrayim. And Pharaoh is not going to listen to you, and I shall lay my hand on Mitzrayim, and bring my divisions and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Mitzrayim by great judgments. And the Mitzrites shall know that I am Yahweh when I stretch out my hand on Mitzrayim, and I shall bring the children of Israel out from among them. And Moshe and Aharon did as Yahweh commanded them, so they did. Now Moshe was 80 years old, and Aharon 83 years old, when they spoke to Pharaoh. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aharon, saying, When Pharaoh speaks to you, saying, Show a miracle for yourselves, then you shall say to Aharon, Take your rod and throw it before Pharaoh, and let it become a serpent. So Moshe and Aharon went in to Pharaoh, and they did so, as Yahweh commanded. And Aharon threw his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. But Pharaoh also called the wise men and the practitioners of witchcraft. And they, the magicians of Mitzrayim, also did so with their magic. And they, each one, threw down his rod, and they became serpents. But the rod of Aharon swallowed up their rods. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he did not listen to them, as Yahweh had said. And Yahweh said to Moshe, The heart of Pharaoh is hard. He refuses to let the people go. Go to Pharaoh in the morning, as he goes out to the water, and you shall stand by the river's bank to meet him. And take in your hand the rod which was turned into a serpent, and you shall say to him, Yahweh, the Elohim of the Ephraim, has sent me to you, saying, Let my people go, so that they serve me in the wilderness. But see, until now you have not listened. Thus said Yahweh, By this you know that I am Yahweh. See, I am striking the waters which are in the river with the rod that is in my hand, and they shall be turned to blood. And the fish in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Mitzrites shall find it impossible to drink the water of the river. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, Say to Aharon, Take your rod and stretch out your hand over the waters of Mitzrayim, over their streams, over their rivers, over their ponds, and over all their pools of water, that they become blood. And there shall be blood in all the land of Mitzrayim, both in wooden and in stone containers. And Moshe and Aharon did so, as Yahweh commanded. And he lifted up the rod and struck the waters that were in the river, in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants. And all the waters that were in the river were turned to blood. And the fish that were in the river died, and the river stank, and the Mitzrites were unable to drink the water of the river, and the blood was in all the land of Mitzrayim. And the magicians of Mitzrayim did the same with their magic, and the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, and he did not listen to them, as Yahweh had said. And Pharaoh turned and went into his house, and his heart was not moved by this either. And all the Mitzrites dug all around the river for water to drink, for they were unable to drink the water of the river. And 7 days were completed after Yahweh had struck the river.